Good morning, children. Children, today we are going to start with our new lesson, that is our festival. Okay, very interesting topic. Now, before we get into the lesson, children, tell me, do you like celebrating festival? Yes. Which is your favorite festival? How do you celebrate it? For example, my favorite festival is Diwali. Recently we celebrated, yes. So I lit many diyas, I decorate my house, then I prepare delicious, sweet items, snacks items, and I spend this happy occasion with my family, friends, and loved ones. Okay, you too also, na? So we all celebrate a different festival. It is a special occasion on which we get together and share happiness. We wear new clothes. So festival are a time for good food, nice clothes, laughter, fun, and sharing a great moments with our family and loved ones. So festivals are fun, aren't they? In our country, we observe many festivals and special days. Not a single month goes by without a festival, isn't it? So that is why India is said a land of festival. Some festivals are common to the whole country, while others are celebrated only in some states. For example, some festivals people celebrate in the time when they have a good crops, yes, which is known as a harvest festival. They come during the special season. So some days are very special for our country. On these days we celebrate some important events or the birthday of some Indians that we are proud of it. And some of these days are so important that they are known as the national days. So some festivals are special to a particular religion and culture. So these are known as the religious festival. So children, now we will discuss this each type of festivals in details. Okay children, let's start. Now festivals are mainly of three kinds. These are national festival, religious festival and harvest festival. National festivals are celebrated throughout the country as these days are important to all Indians. The three national festivals we celebrate are Independence Day, Republic Day and Gandhi Jayanti. Now, Independence Day, on 15th August we celebrate our Independence Day. It was on this day in the year 1947 that India won its independence from the British rule. Every year, a function is held at the Red Fort in New Delhi. The Prime Minister hosts the national flag and gives a speech. Now, children, who is our Prime Minister? Yes, Narendra Modi. Yes. So, on this day, we remember the freedom fighters who gave their lives, who sacrificed their lives for the freedom of our country. Next is the Republic Day. On 26th January, we celebrate our Republic Day. A grand parade is held at Rajpath in New Delhi. The armed forces, police, folk dancers, and school children are some of those who take part in it. Children who win awards for bravery are part of the parade. Parades take place in state capitals too. Now, Gandhi Jayanti is celebrated on 2nd of October. Now, children, you must have heard about Bapu. Who is Bapu? He is none other than Mahatma Gandhi. He led the Indians in their fight for freedom from the British. So, we also call him the father of the nation. Mahatma Gandhi was born on 2nd October. So, we celebrate this day as Gandhi Jayanti. A function is held at his Samadhi at Rajghat in New Delhi. The President, Prime Minister, and others offer prayers at the Samadhi. Prayers meetings are held all over the country. On this day, we pledge to follow Gandhiji's teaching, that is, non-violence and truth. Now we'll see the children religious festivals. Religious festivals are celebrated throughout the country. People belonging to different religions have their own special festivals. For example, children, now Diwali, Holi, Dasra, okay, Ganesh Chaturthi, these are the festivals celebrated by the Hindus. Okay, now Christmas is celebrated by the Christian, and Eid ul Fitr, okay, Ramjan, this festival is celebrated by Muslims. So, different religions have their own special festivals. Now, children, we see the Diwali. Diwali is called the festival of lights. On this day, people decorate their houses with diyas, lights, and candles. Diwali is celebrated because Lord Rama killed Ravana and rescued Sita from the captivity in Lanka. So the celebration marked the return of Lord Rama to Ayodhya after 14 years of exile. So to welcome Lord Rama, Sita and Lakshman, the entire city was decorated with diyas. Like this way, people welcome their king, Lord Rama. So now also children, if you will see, people decorate their houses with diyas, lights and candles. Okay, many people burst firecrackers, which is not at all good, children, because lot of air and noise pollutions are caused by these firecrackers. Now floor patterns which is called as Rangoli are made in this festival. Then Lakshmi, the goddesses of wealth, is worshipped. People wear new clothes and eat special food and sweets. They visit friends and relatives to greet them and give gifts. Diwali signals the onset of winter in North India, falls in month of October or November. Next, Holi. Holi is called the festival of colors. It is celebrated mainly in North India. People throw colored powder called gulal on each other. So Holi signals the end of winter and is the time when the wheat crop is ready for harvesting. Next, Raksha Bandhan. On this day, sisters tie Rakhi on their brother's right wrist and pray for their safety. Now this is celebrated by the sister tying a Rakhi, then the brother gives a gift to his sister for praying his safety. Now next, Dashera. Dashera celebrates the victory of good over evil. It is believed that on this day the god Rama killed Ravana, the 10-headed demon king. Okay, so Ram Leela, a dance drama, is depicting the story of Ram's life in stage. In West Bengal and some other states, Dashera is celebrated as Durga Puja. Next is the Ganesh Chaturthi. Now, Ganesh Chaturthi is celebrated as birth of Lord Ganesha. People bring idols of Lord Ganesha to their house and worship them. They make sweets called modak and offer them to Lord Ganesha. So after few days of celebration, people go in a huge procession and immerse the idol of Lord Ganesha in sea water. The process of immersion of the idol is called Ganesh Visarjan. Now we'll see the Christmas. Christmas is celebrated by the Christian. So Christmas is celebrated on 25th December every year as the birthday of Jesus Christ. On 24th December at midnight, special prayers take place in churches. Christmas trees are decorated and plum cakes are specially baked. Children love to receive gifts from the Santa Claus. Now next is Eid ul Fitr. Now this festival is celebrated by Muslims. Eid ul Fitr is celebrated to mark the end of a month-long period of fasting called Ramzan. Prayers or Ramzan or namaz is offered at mosques. People wear new clothes. They embrace and wish each other Eid Mubarak. A special sweet dish called sevan is prepared. Money and clothes are donated to the poor people. Now, Buddha Purnima falls on full moon day in the month of Vaishakha. Okay, April or a May month. It is the birth anniversary of Lord Buddha, the founder of Buddhism. Now, the pilgrims from all over the world visit Bodh Gaya, which is the place of Lord Buddha's enlightenment, to pay a homage to him. Okay, so the birthday of Buddhism, okay, Lord Gautam Buddha is celebrated as the Buddha Purnima. People offer special prayers and exchange the greetings on this day. Next is the Mahavir Jayanti. Mahavir Jayanti is celebrated to mark the birth anniversary of Lord Mahavir, the last Tirthankars of Jains. So Lord Mahavir preached non-violence. On this day, the Jain temples are decorated with flags. People meditate and offers prayer to Lord Mahavir on Mahavir Jayanti. So children, today we will stop till here. Okay, in the next class we are going to discuss about the harvest festival. Okay children, bye.